Good morning dear students. Now in this class for 10th ICSE trigonometrical identities exercise B, we are going to proceed further with an interesting numerical and taking the help of those formulas which were taught to you in class 9th related to expansions. Let us see which problem is of this type. In first question, the second sub question says cos cube A plus sin cube A upon cos A plus sin A plus cos cube A minus sin cube A upon cos A minus sin A, and this is simply equal to 2. Now the interesting thing is, most of the students they say, in none of our trigonometrical identities there is any formula related to cube, and secondly how to get rid of all these members and simply get the answer 2 over here. Most of them they try to take LCM, cross multiplying and all that, which is not expected. Always remember, in trigonometry you will come across various such questions which resembles to the formula of chapter expansion. Can you see, like cos cube A plus sin cube A resembles like A cube plus B cube, and you are aware of the formula A cube plus B cube is A plus B into A square minus AB plus B square. Similarly, I have cos cube A minus sin cube A, so which matches with A cube minus B cube, which is A minus B into A square plus AB plus B square. So what I do over here is, I consider the LHS as cos cube A plus sin cube A upon cos A plus sin A, and this is added with cos cube A minus sin cube A upon cos A minus sin A. Some students they absolutely go for such a weird step, they start cancelling these terms, which is not allowed, not permissible. So what I will do is, I will try to frame this numerator in this form. So it will look like cos A plus sin A into bracket cos square A minus cos A sin A plus sin square A, whole thing divided by cos A plus sin A. So this is your first half of it, cos cube A plus sin cube A I have written in this form. What I can do further is writing this term in the same manner. So it will become cos A minus sin A into bracket, now what is A cube minus B cube? A minus B into bracket A square plus AB plus B square. So it will become cos square A plus cos A sin A plus sin square A, and whole thing divided by cos A minus sin A. Let us cancel out the like terms. Can you see? Now easily we can get rid out of it. Only the numerator part remains with us, which is cos square A minus cos A sin A plus sin square A plus cos square A plus cos A sin A and sin square A. So if we observe, these two are like terms with opposite sign and they get cancelled out. Cos square a plus cos square a is 2 times cos square a. Sin square a plus sin square a is 2 times sin square a. Taking 2 common, and then we write cos square a plus sin square a. And dear students, all of you are aware of this, that cos square a plus sin square a is 1. So, this will be 2 into 1, which is 2, and this is our RHS. So, we see that LHS becomes equal to RHS and hence proved. So, the problem, even though it looks very difficult, if you practice it in a proper way, you will find it is very easy. So, I hope that this problem is clear to you. Let us proceed further, because there are very much interesting numericals waiting for us. There is one problem, like say the fifth one. Two times sin square a plus cos 4a means cos to the power 4a, which is equal to 1 plus sin to the power 4a. This you have to prove. The problem is, in this case, again most of the students, they start thinking, array, that so far we haven't done any identity, we haven't come across any identity which has higher order terms. So, in that case, what is to be done? You can see RHS is free from cos terms. So, first always make a habit of writing LHS, which is 2 sin square a cos raised to 4a. I can do one thing here, I can write it as 2 sin square a plus, can I write it as cos square a the whole square? In indices we have seen a raised to m raised to n is a raised to m into n. So, like that I have done, and instead of cos square a, what I can do over here is cos square a, I can write it as 1 minus sin square a. Okay. Let us proceed further and see what happens. So, LHS will be 2 times sin square a plus 1 minus sin square a the whole square. Now, observe one more thing, it looks like a minus b the whole square. So, it will be a square, that is 1 square, minus 2ab, minus 2 times 1 into sin square a is 2 sin square a, plus b square, sin square a the whole square is sin raised to 4. It is so easy. Look here, whatever terms I have highlighted, they are like terms with opposite signs. So, they get cancelled out and you get 1 plus sin raised to 4a, which is nothing but our RHS. So, LHS is equal to RHS. So, if you observe, dear students, the questions, they appear to be difficult with higher powers, but in fact they are very, very easy to attempt. Only thing is practice, knowledge about the identities, the substitution, and again repeatedly I am telling you, whatever values are given in the trigonometric questions, they resemble to some or the other formulae from the chapter expansion. So, please focus on the formulas of expansion and try to correlate with the trigonometric terms given over here, you will get the answers. Let us proceed further with another numerical. Now, this time the numericals are different. So, in question 2, it is given if x times cos A plus y times sin A is equal to m and x times sin A minus y times cos A is equal to n, then we have to prove that x square plus y square is equal to m square plus n square. Now, dear students, I have seen various board question papers. In that, easily you will find one type of this type of question will be there. So, mark this type as important. Many more are there which you have to do it for assignments. Now, if you focus the question, LHS is x square plus y square. So, if I start with this, I have to approach towards the RHS, which is m square plus n square. But since in the question already it is given that m is equal to these terms and n is equal to these terms, one can easily start from RHS, squaring these, adding them, expanding further and to check whether the answer comes out to be x square plus y square. Or the other option is finding x from here, y and then doing it, which will be very, very complicated. So, today I suggest go with RHS. RHS is m square plus n square. Let us put the values of m square and n square. So, this will be equal to x cos A plus y sin A the whole square plus x sin A minus y cos A the whole square, which is a plus b the whole square and a minus b the whole square. Like I told you again, it resembles the formula from expansion. A plus b the whole square will be a square plus b square plus 2ab, and here it will be a square plus b square minus 2ab. So, it will look like x square cos square A plus y square sin square A plus 2 times xy cos A sin A. This is your first bracket plus, now this one will become x square sin square A plus y square cos square A minus 2 xy sin A cos A. So, if you observe it carefully, what I can do in this case, open the bracket, there are like terms present over here with opposite sign. So, I will highlight that. So, these two terms gets cancelled and what remains with us is x square cos square A, and here we have x square sin square A. Then here we have y square sin square A and y square cos square A. Let us collect them together and take the common terms. So it will become x square into bracket cos square a plus sin square a plus y square into bracket sin square a plus cos square a. And again, if you observe this, the terms in the brackets resembles the identity. Sin square a plus cos square a is 1, cos square a plus sin square is also 1. So this will become x square into 1 plus y square into 1, which is x square plus y square, and this is our LHS, and which becomes LHS is equal to RHS, hence proved. So again, dear students, if you observe, the problem was totally different from the previous proofs which we have done, and there are many other variables involved in this, m, n, x and y. Still, just by knowing basic things, formulas from expansion, trigonometric identities, we can solve any problem from this exercise. And in exam also, I am sure that in same manner, if you practice on same type, at least you should practice 3 to 4 problems daily. So one can easily be able to solve any numerical asked in the board exam. Now let us proceed further to the next type. The seventh question, if cos A upon cos B is equal to m and cos A upon sin B is equal to n. They are asking us to show that m square plus n square into cos square B is equal to n square, is equal to. We can also do one more thing in this case. This show that can be also written as, that is m square plus n square into cos square B upon n square should come out to be 1, because if I take this n square in the denominator over here, it will be equal to 1. Now question arises, how to proceed further? M and n values are given. So our first approach should be finding m square, then finding n square, and then adding them both and see what happens. So squaring and adding m and n we get. So here it is m square, so it will be cos square A upon cos square B, and n square will be cos square A upon sin square B. So if I add both, it will look like m square plus n square is equal to, add them, it will become cos square A upon cos square b plus cos square a upon sin square b. This is the step which we have obtained by doing the addition and squaring them. Question arises, how to proceed further? Steps are very easy. N square is also known to us. M square plus n square is also known to us. Why not to select the LHS from here and solve it? Before that, let us see if we can take any LCM in this case. So, it will become cos square a into sin square b plus cos square a into cos square b upon cos square b sin square b. Look at the numerator, take cos square a common and it will become sin square b plus cos square b upon cos square b into sin square b. Again I am using the identity. The bracket term is 1, sin square b plus cos square b is 1. So, my final m square plus n square comes out to be in the form cos square a upon cos square b into sin square b. So, this is my m square plus n square. Let us take the LHS now. LHS is in the two forms with us, m square plus n square into cos square b. Let us put the value of m square plus n square here. So, it will become cos square a into cos square b upon cos square b into sin square b. Like terms gets cancelled out and what remains with us is cos square a upon sin square b. If you observe these students, you will find this is nothing but your n square. Cos square upon sin square b is n square. I will write here this is n square, and if you observe the proof, it is your RHS. So, again LHS is equal to RHS, hence proof. Now, I suggest for homework, first let us write down the homework. Exercise 21B, question 1, problem number 4, problem number 8, then question number 3, four and 6. So, if you try to solve these problems, you will find that they are on the same basis whatever we have solved today. For next class, I will suggest from your 9th standard, we have seen complementary angles. So, I will suggest please revise that article so that it becomes easier for us to go for exercise C. For today, thank you very much and hope that you have understood each and every problem which will be helpful for you in exam. Thank you.